like I knew when Dan requested that information, he's working on X's and O's, and I don't know at that level. I guess that matters more at that higher level, or does it? What do you guys think, Tom? Rick?
Well, I'll tell you that when Perry Pearn did that forecheck, nobody could handle it. They came at you so hard.
Yeah.
You know, and that was X's and O's, and he'd call it. They didn't do it all the time.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden and the second player, a lot of times, like if they had the puck in the, one side, his second player would go behind the net, so you couldn't even go D to D.
Yeah.
And he just took all the options away, and they always had a big, fast team, and they'd, really, and I mean, he was beating U of A regularly at that time, and they were the best university team in Canada.
Yeah.
So that was X's and O's there. So, and I know the torpedo when Sweden did it, was it in 2010 or 2006?
Yeah.
To beat Canada 5-2 in the Olympics there.
Yeah.
That those kind of things it causes the other team to adapt. And if they don't adapt,
yeah,
because the reads are different. Like on the torpedo, because I used it a lot, the winger doesn't know who they're covering a lot of times. Because the midfielders there and the D are there,
yeah,
and they'll get confused and they'll let one of them go. So X's and O's are important, and they change the way they kill penalties against that 1-3-1.
Yeah.
Most teams have, even though Colorado didn't, most teams have the 2 up top and then the 2 D below. That kind of meshes with player in the middle of the zone. So X's and O's are important, but they're not the be all end all. If you aren't working hard, it doesn't really matter what you're doing.
Yeah. Tom, power play at your level, does it make any difference yet or not?
Well, we introduced the spread below the goal line because we want them to get the puck low.
Yeah.
And get everybody's back turned, and it translates into 5-on-5 as well. Getting the puck low and going east to west and out front. Usually the player's wide open.
Yeah.
They don't really set up in it that much, and we don't even push it that much. But to give them the idea, give them the idea first, and they go from there. We just introduced that just last week, I think. But I won't try, I guess we could. We don't have enough time to work on a lot of that stuff. And, it's mostly making good plays and close puck support are kind of our offensive thing.
Tom, when is your game? It's not tonight.
No, we play Saturday.
Okay. Well, I'll see you there. And Wes is in a tournament, and he's playing at my end of town. At my arena and at Northeast Sportsplex, so I'm going to watch him play a couple. It's fun watching you guys.
Tonight, 5:30 at Max Bell.
Yeah,
and we play.
I'll be there to watch the practices and
11:45 at Shoaldice on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay, we're good for those. Anyway, thanks very much, guys. I'm going out for taking my son-in-law out for dinner lunch. So I'm going to sign off here and maybe get some editing done before. I'm glad Dan was able to come on. If you guys got any ideas about topics for next week or somebody you want to get on, I'm imagining trying to get some of the people on as a group that are in the national CIS finals, 2 or 3 coaches to talk about what they've learned from achieving to get there and what they learned from getting there. But who knows? We might end up talking about Tom and what the experience he's gone through all year.
Well, one of the reasons I want to win so bad is I like working with these players. So if you get beat, then it's kind of like some little tournament at the end of the year. But it's fun working with these players. So that's
well, they do play exceptionally hard, and I think that that's sort of what whoever coached them before, I believe Kyle's coached a lot of the kids, their work ethic and their belief in being able to play that way. They're very courageous against the boys. They first to pucks, they don't hesitate. They end up on the bottom of a lot of contact, but
And there's at least one or two boys helped off the ice every game.
yeah,
You go to rough the girls up, and the boy ends up all twisted. And
yeah, it was the last game in particular. It was quite a game delay when the boy went down on a collision.
yeah,
And
Assie's kid, she grew about 5 inches this year, and she doesn't quite have control of all her body parts. And she
Yeah.
just runs. She runs over some kids sometime. I call her Brooke Lucic.
okay, guys. Thanks very much for joining.
Have a good week.
Okay, bye-bye.
See you guys.
See
Okay,
you.
John. Wally.